Here's our video. Looks pretty comical already. Kind of feel like a Tin Man vibe from Alice and not Alice. Dorothy, Kansas, The Wizard of Oz. That's it. Bit of a Tin Man vibe. Let's play this video, see how it works out.
Feels like we've been in this corn maze for days. No water.
I feel like the lips are moving a little bit. I feel like that's not so bad. A lot of trial and error. A lot of tweaking the settings and trying how it goes and seeing how it goes. This is pretty amazing technology. To get started, you got to head over to runwayml.com and sign up for a free account. And everything you see in this video is done in the free account, so you can do a lot. And what we did to make the preview video you saw a moment ago is use the video-to-video option. So click on that, upload a video. This is it right here. I'm just gonna re-upload that one. And this is me walking through a corn maze in the fall. And I'm talking in this video as well. And that's beside the point. What we really want to do is focus on changing the appearance of the video. To do that, there's a couple ways. You can upload a reference image. You can use some of the demo images here. Or if you wanted you to look like Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, you'd upload that as a reference image. You can also use the presets here. There's a whole lot of different presets. You can click on them and preview what that'll look like. So all I did was go to presets, click on ISO, click on preview, and we see this is a preview of what it could look like. Then click on generate video to use that specific style. You also have some settings to change how the styles look. Structural consistency, this one determines how closely the resulting video is to your original. So if you have this at 0, we are closer to the original. You put this up to the max, you're closer to the preset. So, and somewhere in the middle is a mix between the two. Same with the style weight. If you put it down to 0, you're weighting the style very, very lightly. So the style being ISO in this case, you crank it up and you focus more on the style versus the original video. Frame consistency. This is when the video is playing. If there's a lot of variation between frames, kind of looks like there's stuff shifting and moving, the background changes. And that's what you get when you're down at the beginning here. If you crank it all the way up, your frame consistency tries to stay as closely to the same as possible. So it looks like an actual video that's being recorded. Upscale and watermark removal is for upgraded plans. You can affect the foreground only. So if you check this box, then your style applies only to the foreground. Let's preview this. It should show just me. It doesn't do it for the preview. So foreground only should affect only me in the video, and then the corn maze will be in the back. And then background only is the opposite. So you have the stylized version for the background, and then you're the same in the video. Now there's another way you can affect the style of the image, or sorry, the video, and that's enter a text prompt right here. All the same advanced options as we saw before, and the text prompt allows you to say what the video is going to turn into. So I'm going to try something like futuristic cyberpunk character walking through a corn maze. I don't think the previous styles will do anything in this case, because it didn't a second ago. It didn't keep the corn maze. Oh, it did. Okay. So we have the corn maze in the back and the futuristic cyberpunk interpreted as looking like that, which is not really it. Let's try a different prompt. Simpson's character walking through a corn maze. Let's preview styles. It's close to Simpson's character, but as you can see, it's a little hokey, some of them. But I'm going to click on generate video on this one right here, and we're going to see what the actual video ends up looking like. And as a major fail, I forgot to uncheck the effect background only. So we can see the Simpson style was applied only to the background, and we can play the video, and you can hear the audio play.
Feels like we've been in this corn maze for days. No water.
It actually looks really good. Even the shadows going across my face as I'm walking, it looks great. And we could even change this to not be Simpson's background, but be a jungle or a city or what have you. All kinds of things. I'm going to try it with the reference image. I'm going to try to upload Indiana Jones image. I'm going to change this to not background only. Let's do foreground only. And we're going to see if I can be Indiana Jones walking through a corn maze. This being the original. So the corn maze should stay the same in the back, and then I'll just be Indiana Jones, hopefully, in the front. Here's our Indiana Jones right here. So we're going to use this image. We want to have a structural consistency with the image. Style weight, choose the image versus the video. Frame consistency, try to keep the frames looking the same. Effect foreground only. Let's preview styles just for fun, even though from what I can tell, this is going to affect the background and the foreground. And I don't look exactly like Indiana Jones in these pictures, but pretty close, I guess, if you squint really hard. Let's generate video and see what the actual video output looks like. So we're not super close to the previous styles, but let's just play the video and see how it looks.
Feels like we've been in this corn maze for days. No water.
Didn't turn out great. I'll be the first to admit that's not perfect, but it could just be that I am too far from Indiana Jones to make that work. Let's try try a preset. We didn't actually try one. We looked at them, but didn't try one. Let's put the stats in the middle. Let's take the frame consistency down so you can see what that's like. And let's apply it to the whole video, the foreground and background. Click on generate video without even previewing. And we'll see what this one looks like. The metal preview. A metal corn maze with a metal character. Here's our video. Looks pretty comical already. Kind of feel like a Tin Man vibe from Dorothy, Kansas. The Wizard of Oz. That's it. Bit of a Tin Man vibe. Let's play this video, see how it works out.
Feels like we've been in this corn maze for days. No water.
I feel like the lips are moving a little bit. I feel like that's not so bad. A lot of trial and error. A lot of tweaking the settings and trying how it goes and seeing how it goes. This is pretty amazing technology. So theoretically, if you weren't creating a Hollywood blockbuster motion picture, you could have somebody film a video, like me, in a cornfield, and then have it be something totally different afterwards. So you could, if you plan it out really well, you could film video segments of various things being acted out, and then as long as the voice acting is pretty good, you can tweak the video to make it be whatever you want, or pretty close to whatever you want. And there's so many different options. The Simpsons one I think was the best because it's more of a not serious background. Like with this one, it's like real people, real footage. You're like, that's not a real person, that's fake. And this could be animated. This doesn't have to be fake necessarily. But the cartoony ones definitely seem like they'd be easier to pull off. And Runway ML has many more tools, over 30. You can see them all on here. Like I said at the beginning, it's a free account. And I already have or I'm making videos on most of these tools. So make sure you check those out on my channel, because this can definitely increase and improve and speed up your video workflow. And if you haven't done so yet, click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. My name is Bjorn from the AI Underground. Till next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.